guys, diggers, whoever you are. Back over in Wiltshire today, and yeah, a bit of a different permission. Just spoke to the farmer. He's got quite a lot of land over here, so we're looking forward to doing it. There's some that's got maize, very limited grass pasture, but we're on the pasture now. So yeah, as per usual, we'll see you on the first hole. Right, I think I got a digger here, 68, 67, 68. I'll try and make it doesn't rattle. I'm going to re-listen back to this before I dig any more, because I had a load of rattling last time. And it's not all that deep. The ground's gone really hard again, as you can see. This is going to be tough to get this one out, so I'm going to have to just turn the hole over. If it's not there, I'll switch it off and dig it out, whatever it is. First dig was a bottle top, come up on a screamer. But this is the second dig. 68, 67 all round. So I don't know. 68 still holding. So I heard it in the corner here somewhere. Might be a bit of lead and lead, which I think it is. Is that lead? Yeah. Didn't lead to start off with. We don't mind that. I spaded it as well. Yeah. Never mind. On to the next. Well, my first signal of the day, or second now. The first one was a bit of lead. This one's a penknife. Don't know how old it is. Probably, I don't know, 60s, 70s, something like that. Old farmers dropped it, I expect. But yeah, penknife. Bit slow at the minute. I think this is off an umbrella, you know, up and down, pin in there, maybe. I normally find the tops of these, but not this part. But yeah, I think it's an umbrella top. I don't think I'm that far wrong, or umbrella pull. Been digging on these fields now for about an hour, and I've had loads of shotties and stuff like that. But I've got a, I don't know if you can see it. Which way was it? Can't see. Yeah, that way. I got a George III there. I know it's a George III. It's pointing to the right. I think it's a half penny. It's definitely not a penny. It's not big enough. But yeah, that'll do. And on to the next. At least I can see it. That's the main thing. Well, I just had a 2p up, and after that, little 4-holer. Don't know what it says on there, but yeah, it's starting to happen. We've been here for hours, and we've been a bit disheartened to say the least, but it's happening slowly. Well, you'll have to excuse the mic not being so bassy and working so well, but had a Roman grot up, look, see? There's a head on there. I'm trying to focus it in. And you can see at the top there's a hole in there, so somebody somewhere along the line is put a hole in there. Anyway, a Roman grot, there's a head on there, as you can see, and there's a random chunk of bronze next door to it, so might be lucky. Well, I've got another toasty come up, and we think it's a George II. Would you say that's a George II? It's got to be a George II. Hello, George II. How are you? And he's a few years old. Well, I just had this one up. The Manticore thought it was a load of shit, and on the dais thought it was a dig. But if you look at it, in all fairness, it's completely iron, the whole thing. So usually I wouldn't have dug that, but yeah, I just sort of pursued and it came out. Anyway, on to the next. Oh, and that pops another one, another buckle. So that's two, more or less the same spot. They're both bloody iron now. Anyway, on to the next. Right, just found it. 8788 on the Manticore. So, is it amongst the stone? Because this is part of the farm gate, so it's probably in amongst here somewhere. And I don't think I'm going to get down in there. So let's get this out and I'll come back to you. I thought it was a ring to start off with. It looks like a ring, doesn't it? That's how cruel detecting gods are. But it says BRI 05HO 01 192. Whatever that is. It's light, so it's not a ring. Really light, looks like a ring. Ideal for a ring, but not ideal today. Never mind. On to the next. Well, I've had a toasty up. I can't say I'm not trying. There's nothing on this. Look at that. Completely trashed on both sides. But never mind. Onwards and upwards, if you can call it that. It's hard digging today. There's a nice little toasty up. And it is a toasty, but I can see the date, 1926. So that ain't bad. It's 98 years old, I believe. Something like that. George V. Anyway, nice coin, or was a nice coin. There's a penny up there. It's toasted. Don't know what it is. Might be able to get a date off it. I'll get back to you if I do, but a little toasty, a penny too. Well, this one's quite interesting. It's got my gloves on now and all that sort of stuff. It's blimmin' ringing like hell. It's just one of those that go on the side of a bull's horn or something, or a cow's horn, to stop them from injuring people or injuring each other. I've got to dig all this out, but yeah, that's what that is, I think. Anyway, let's see what else is about. Right, I'm right next to the road here, but look at this. I don't think we've had one of these before. It's like a pot lid, not a pot mend or a pot leg, a pot lid, literally, a lid. And anyway, this little bit as well has just popped up. You can, I think it's a bit of cutlery or something or other, but you can see the maker's name sort of went across here. Couldn't see any more of it, but yeah, two pretty cool finds. Right, on this one, I think this is a little Georgian shoe buckle. It's got the sort of thing on it for the pin to go through. What do you reckon? It's very nice. I don't know, that's probably 1850, something like that. Maybe a bit older. Anyway, moving on. Well, I've just had this thing up. It's part of a buckle shape. Can you see it? Would have gone here and then around here. So yeah, that's interesting. Again, Georgian, so sort of 1800-ish, something like that. So there's definitely bits coming up. It's looking promising, actually. Anyway, on to the next one. Let's have a look. Well, I was going to do a live dig on this one. You might think I'm going to run a twist, but I think that's a figure there. I think it's George, the something. Sorry, I just got to try and see an eye and a nose and something round here. And then there's this up here, like a hole for a tag. And over the other side, we've got like a shield. Ish. Is that a shield? Looks like a shield, doesn't it? That way. I've just cleaned it up, but I'll let it dry out and give it a little bit more of a brush. But that's quite impressive, that. And I don't know how old that is, but it's going back a fair bit, I'd imagine. Anyway, I'll get back if I can get any more off of it. But on to the next. Well, we've had some good digging at the minute. We reckon this is a medieval strainer. What do you think? These are all sort of hand punched across here, and it was about a point and a half down, so I don't know, 12 inches or so, maybe. Anyway, a medieval strainer. Well, this one's just popped up. I was going to do a live dig, and I think it's an annular brooch. Not sure. It's broken. There's nothing else about. But yeah, annular brooch. So there is some history and some age around here for sure, and it's popping up, which is good. This one's just popped up. think it's part of a stirrup or a stirrup mount. It's got that sort of vibe to it. You have a look. See what you think. Apologies for my hands. I got my gloves on as well, but I've been handling mud. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Another interesting find here, look, we have got some age, is a musket ball. Apologies if the sound ain't brilliant, but I bust my mic. I've said that a couple of days ago. Just that DJI stuff is just so sort of feeble, but never mind. Anyway, a musket ball. This one gave me a little bit of a shock. It's a button, but it was just poking out the soil, and you can see this gold gild here, full shank. I don't know, probably 1800, something like that, but I thought that was a gold coin then, really did. But never mind, onwards and upwards. Well, got pretty lucky here. My mate reckons this is a pilgrim's ampular. I'm not too sure if it is, but it's for carrying holy water apparently. And this bit was next to it, but yeah, I think it must be. You've got that shell sort of thing on here. Perfect. I think that was a bucket lister. I'd like one in better condition, but that'll do for now. Lovely. Well, that's the end of that one. On a bad day. I found quite a bit. Nothing major, but we had that pilgrim's ampular. I think that's what they call it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the clip, and I'll see you on the next.